MustangMedic.com. We take the frustration out of restoration.
Day one, day sold. We show you everything at MustangMedics.
So you say it only has service
MustangMedic.com delivers gorgeous women once again.
MustangMedic.com. 1973 Mustang Convertible. All right, so we had Frank's car this morning and went to start it. Wouldn't start. Choke was not adjusted properly. So we're gonna get in there and do a choke adjustment on the carb. And we are going to take this little, see this thing dangling? This has always been dangling. It's a aftermarket temperature gauge. We're just gonna take care of that for him, drill some holes, put some screws in, and mount it underneath the dash for him. So he's got that conveniently located under his dash. And he doesn't have to sit there looking at it dangling from his steering column. A little surprise for him. He's picking it up around 10, so they'll be out for about a week, and then she should be back again. We're going to go through, look at the ball joints, take the tires off. We never totally dismantled this car when we purchased it, and then Frank bought it like within a week, so it was very kind of like boom. It went into Frank's hands, so we're now fine-tuning it while he's got it. This is what you do. If you got a 40-year-old car, you're going to have things to fix on it, no matter what you pay for it. And Frank's aware of that, and we're doing it. So sometimes you get a client that doesn't understand that, and they think you buy a 40-year-old car and it's going to be perfect. It's not the case. No 40-year-old car is perfect. Even the pretty ones aren't perfect, unless they're a nut and bolt, ground-up restoration, and you'll be paying out the nose for those. So, because we all know how much work they are. All right, enough talking head. Let's get down to the business of Mustangs. Okay, so we're back at the shop. We are cleaning her up, and we are going to be, Carlos is doing the vacuuming and doing the mothers and all that stuff. Color adjustment. A little bit, there it is. I'm going to adjust the choke. We want her to get nice and cold again. It's a cold morning, so it should get cold. And what happened was we went to start her, and she never opened up. She was closed on the carb. The choke wasn't open. So the adjustment screw needs to go in further. So a good thing we, again, had it for an extra day and are testing it all out, because you don't want your customer to go, hey, it's not working, and we got to go and adjust it. It happens. That's, the life of working on cars. But this is a fortunate time for us because we can get it fixed right now. So clean her all up. Frank's probably going to pick her up for about an hour, and then we're moving on after the 73 and going over to the 72 and getting those gas shocks on. Next video. We are using 5W30 because it's a 351 with over 100,000 miles on. All right, so it looks like I'm underneath this car, and it looks like a brand new fuel pump was put on recently, which is kind of cool. There's the filters off. Carlos is filling it up halfway full, and he's going to take his finger, put it in the oil, and wet the rubber gasket that goes on there. You want to always wet the rubber gasket on your fuel oil filter when you're putting it on. And there is the drain plug, and I'm about to cough. And I'm about to put the plug back on. New oil going in the 73.
Here, right.
All right, so here is the rubber gasket. It's a little bit too wet. Oh, Carlos, did I just pour oil all over me? All right. When you're putting oil into your oil filter, instead of starting dry and forcing the oil pump in the engine to push the oil into here and then bring it up so your valves don't run too dry, you want to put oil, about half oil in here, because it's going to be on an angle. You take your finger, you dip it in the oil, and then you move it around here like this, and then you hand tight this on nice and snug, and that will be sealed. So that rubber seal, make sure there's a little oil bead on it like that.
MustangMedic.com. We take the frustration out of restoration.
Please look for the link in the description below for the next in our series. If it's not there, come back soon. So you say it only has surface rust? Really? MustangMedic.com.